Hey, it's the Nerdy Sports Fan, and we're breaking down Week 2 games. So, let's get into the Chargers at the Lions. So, last week the Lions allowed what should end up being the worst team in the league for this season to come back in the fourth quarter and draw to a tie. Yeah. They had, what was it, a 19-point lead in the fourth quarter at some point? Like, how do you lose a lead like that in such a short span of time? The only answers I have are team leadership. So that means coaching, yes, but it also means captains. It means the players on the field that are supposed to rally the other players on the team to say, hey, let's step on these guys' throats real quick and get the hell out of here. Not allow ourselves to take the foot off the gas. Because the guys on the other team get paid too. And if they've got any sort of pride, they're not going to stop trying. So maybe we should keep trying. That's what a captain is supposed to do. So, the Lions captains need to do their damn job. And the Lions coach, Matt Patricia, is showing to be exactly what I said he was going to be. He's a good defensive mind. He's not a head coach. Okay? He only got a head coaching job because he came from the Bill Belichick system. And as far as I can tell, the only head coach that has had any real success in the league that came from the Belichick tree is Bill O'Brien. And that's not really great success. He's gotten to the playoffs. Has he done much in the playoffs? No. He ran a college program. Did he win a national title? No. So the best example of positive coaching from the Belichick tree isn't exactly the most positive. So, I don't think the Belichick way really works for anybody who doesn't have Tom Brady. So let's stop it with this, okay? Matt Patricia is not going to be a head coach long. This season, he's probably going to go 8-8 best and should get fired because he's just not the guy for that job. He'll be a great defensive coordinator his entire career in the league as long as he wants to stay in the league. He's not headman material, okay? Games like last week show you that. So, based off of that, why are the Chargers only 2.5-point favorites? It's because the Lions have Matt Stafford, Galladay, Kerryon Johnson. They've got a great offensive staff there. And now with Hockenson, I mean, they've got options. And Matt Stafford can sling the ball. He's going to put up points, okay? The guy just doesn't have the killer instinct. So, they're going to do well, and they're going to lose a lot. But they're going to be close. So, how do we gauge this? When you only have a 2.5-point margin, that means they're expecting less than a field goal. But they're also at Detroit. Now, betting usually gives the home team a couple of points, just because they're the home team. So if this was on a neutral field, they'd be saying Chargers by about 5.5. So that makes sense to me. I think the Chargers cover, they beat the spread here. I do. I don't think the Lions are very good. I think they're especially bad on defense. I think if there's any team that knows how to deal with a tight end, it's the Chargers. I think they have the staff for it. They've got some big-bodied safeties. They've got some fast linebackers. They've got great defensive line up front that they don't need to assist with a lot of blitzing packages. So they're going to have the people that they need to cover and deal with Hockenson. Yeah, I think that they're suited well to go up against the Lions. So I got the Chargers beating the 2.5-point spread. As far as fantasy football goes, start Matt Stafford. All right, he's actually going to do pretty well in this game. Rivers should be getting a hell of a lot more play than he is. I said preseason that Rivers was a number 4 quarterback in the league for fantasy football. I stand by that. The guy put up like 40 points last week in standard scoring leagues. So that's going to continue all season. Austin Eckler's a beast. Start him. Melvin Gordon is watching this man's highlight reels and wondering why he's not in the league making money right now. Okay? Kelvin Benjamin. Start him. Mike Williams isn't really getting the play that he was thought to have gotten, but it doesn't matter. Okay? Between Eckler and Kelvin Benjamin, they've got everything they need offensively for Rivers to just dominate with his arm. And Matt Stafford's going to have a good-ass game. Okay? Galladay's going to have a good-ass game. I don't think Kerryon Johnson's going to do well against San Diego, LA, whatever you want to call the Chargers right now, but he's at least a flex play. So that's what I got. And yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and hit the rest of the games up so you know what to do with your betting and your fantasy team.